Hello, and welcome back to this beaver town. Last time, I figured out how the aquatic farmhouse worked. I'm happy. Well, I figured out a way to make it work. It might not be the best way to make it work, but pouring water in. Currently with a fluid dump, maybe there's a better way to do it. Managing it out there seems functional. Maybe there's a better way. I didn't separate the district yet because I kept pushing more and more construction that I wanted completed before I make it semi-independent. But I think I'm not going to push past building a mine. Once I have the mine built, it will be its own district. I messed around with this. This will get built eventually, and I'll see how it works. I didn't get to test it properly though, because I forgot they could walk down here, even if there aren't paths. But I kind of wanted to learn how these work. I might build another one there, just to sort of see if they can build half of it and then the other half, which wouldn't make sense, but it's just a question of what the purpose is. But there's probably niche uses, but stop the pause and continue exploring. But overall, it's been fairly stable. There's a lot of stuff I can do while this is being built. But I need 350 gears for this, another 24 gears there, 80 gears here. Like, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be built, or that I want to have built. Realistically, I don't actually think I need to have all this built first. I'm just not delaying as much as I should. I think I want more water storage. I don't think it's possible to have too much water storage. Except for the fact that these use gears. Except that's a large tank, not a medium. Medium still used gears though. I think if I have those 5, these 2, I should never run out of water. With my current population, as long as it's only 20 to 25 days, I should have plenty of storage. I should lower the priority though, which should put it below the mine, which means they aren't going to get built until I've consumed 400, 500 gears. I should do the math. Okay, I have 3 gear workshops. That's averaging 1 gear an hour. 1 gear an hour, 16-hour work days, 16 gears a day, 10 days for 160, 20 days for 320. So it's like 30 days before this will be built. Rough estimate. Might be a little longer even, because the work efficiency is not 100%, it's 90%, and 92, 91. The question is, does productivity, is it played off of working hours? Does that mean they're productive for 90% of working hours? If so, that's pretty functional. But that would also mean 30 days is more like 33. But it's interesting. I'm currently not short on trees. I am actually collecting them, which is good. This will make progress, hopefully, because I think I produce more planks than gears. Hopefully the treated planks get delivered. Six empty, no unemployed. Do I increase? I don't know if I should increase population. I guess thinking about it, these are about 30 days. It's really not that long to build a mine. In fact, there's been no progress, says something, but... Okay, 4 more gears here. So yeah, that was about 16 to 20 years in that day. There might have been some banked. It's an interesting mix of elements. I think I wanted to set this up. If I have spare beavers. I'm leaving that intentionally. That's just marking out where I'm going to put more aquatic farming. Oops, I'm just here to chop down trees. Darn, I need to go further. So I guess I should build that. Okay, that will chop down everything. It's funny that they have an entire separate section for chopping trees, separate from everything else. Makes sense, aesthetically. But it's funny. I like the beavers. It's a fun spin on the idea. I wonder what other animals could work for this type of game. Oh, I think there's species of moles that have their own... They build rooms within their dens. Like, to some extent, not to a human extent, but like... They'll have rooms for food that is not quite dead, but has been bitten with a venom that paralyzes it so it stays fresh. They clean out their living quarters regularly. Maybe a different species. Do I want more population? I could turn one of these on, but that's so inefficient. Because they'll sleep here, but they'll probably have a job over here. Oh, wonderful. I wonder whether... I wonder what could work. Because beavers are, you know, industrious. That's sort of an image of them. Horses wouldn't work. Moose wouldn't work. Rats or mice could work. I guess basically most rodents could kind of work. That has a... Okay. It's interesting how these calculate. I assume they calculate based on, like, as the crow flies, distance to the district center, not based on pathing. Because if it was pathing, this would be the one that gets built first, because it's closer. Like, it was just the start of the day, right? This guy has proper... No, he's kind of low on sleep. That's the timing of them arriving there felt early in the day. Still gathering the metal. Wonderful. So these are going to get built. It's not going to take too long. It's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 days till those are done. Then I can start processing scrap metal. I do have storage for metal. With metal, I can make printing presses, which I won't worry about yet. I should be putting beehives. 412, a little bit of banked planks and banked wood. I should definitely put beehives. Okay. So beehives are a 7x7. Okay, I should start in the corner here. So, destroy that. You know, let's destroy it. 1, 2, 3. See, it's just not going to fit well here. Yeah, I'll put one there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, there. Let's accept not having a beehive in the bottom there. I'm gonna put one there. There. And there. It's kind of sporadic, but it should get most of it. It's gonna be very... It's gonna look terrible. This reminded me about the fact that there are... Wait, did I lower? I should max these priorities. I already put all the ingredients. I was reminded that fields in America and various places have at times become circular because of irrigation instead of rectangles. Okay, good. Now I can produce metal. There was one really no... Oh, was it power? Yes. Power storage. I should probably look to that. And it was the mechanical fluid pump. Because with mechanical fluid pump, I can set up a reservoir up here. That requires building a bunch of levees. Interesting. It's not out of range, because, I mean, if that was out of range, then... Okay, they do build the... They do walk across this to build it. Which suggests that if you had a large span, you could build one side and then start building the other. Is what that suggests to me. I could now delete it, but... I'll leave it. For flare. Oh, that would have been good, putting a suspension bridge across here instead of these platforms. It would have looked better. There's not enough sag in this suspension bridge. It's not really much of a suspension bridge if it's supported that well. That's not an important thing. 212 is plenty to build this, and then I have to build up more to actually get stuff, but... Wonder why... What's being prioritized right now? Yeah. Why is that not orange? Oh. Because it was a weird pseudo kind of bug. I could put one here. It's probably not worth it. Because it will look bad. Let's prioritize all this. Because what's it? It's boosts the growth, but does it have a numerical value? I don't think it does. There's probably a numerical value that's known, but it's just gonna be better. Ooh, actually, it's gonna be perfect. If I kill both of these and then plant them both, I can see how much quicker one shows up. Except realistically, I'll forget before it's done, so I'm not gonna bother. I want this to get built because that's extra reservoir. I probably don't need this many lumberjacks. Let's get this built. And this built. Because those are bugging me. And once they're done, they don't need to be there and I can get rid of them. But animals that could work. Are there any ocean animals? Not really, because they don't really build stuff. I guess like an octopus. I feel like there's something similar to that already exists though. But octopi could work, except for the fact that I don't think they're communal animals. That's close. Like it would need to be a communal animal that kind of looks like an animal. Like a sea sponge is sort of a communal collection, but you couldn't make a colony game out of sea sponges. It's kind of interesting how like, why is that one the highest priority? It's the furthest away. Why are these, why? It's so weird. Like, it's fine for this one to be the priority, but it's just weird. You get used to the buzzing eventually. 76 and 48, 77, 48. 77, 49, it's like... So if this ticks over to 50, so it's less than 50% more. It's less than 50% faster, I think. So it's between 1x and 1.5x. I could do a more thorough check, but it's not really that important. I need more carrots. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that one needs to be destroyed. 1, 2, 3. I'll just put one there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Destroy that. It's gonna be a little corner here. Let's put a bee there. I kind of hate how this, if I'm pointing somewhere where it can't be built, it just sort of doesn't show it. I kind of wish it did. Maybe it'd be bad if it did. These are the carrots. These are the ones that I need to grow faster. Okay, this should all be good. This is gonna be wonderful. Okay. 90, 50. So gained 7, gained... It might be close to... Actually, not 1.5x. It would be 2x. It's between 1 and 2x. But it might be close to double. Only one windmill left, which should take one more day. And then all this stuff. So it's almost done with the logs. The gears will take, again, like 22, 23 days to make all the gears. All the treated planks are made. It just needs to get delivered. And this will take one more day. This will be done in a day. Then the only thing left over here to build is the mine. And I need probably better food. And I wanted to build a aquatic place there. I probably should build that. Like, I think it'd be interesting if there was... I don't know, an aggressive implementation of trade between the districts. It wouldn't be necessary. I just think it could be neat. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do is build... Maybe I build a levee. I was thinking of making it central to irrigate land and put more trees. But I think I want to connect it here so that I can pump directly in. Max depth 4. This is currently 3, right? 1, 2, 3, and if I put it on top of the wall, it's 4. So this should be fine. So if I build... I can't build it on top of a floodgate. Floodgates have tops. I don't know how deep this can be without becoming an issue. Because if they can harvest it when it's basically full, then a dam would be better than a floodgate. I don't want this to flood right now. Okay. I don't want it to flood, but I just have to keep an eye on it. This is a scientific test. Can they work at when it's basically full? The easier way would be to replace one of these with a dam, but then the whole thing would lose all its water. How long do I have? I probably have a little bit of time to look, because I want to put... If I have to put it separately, I'll have to extend it further, but if I can put a dam, I just need 3 spaces, and then I can build it around. Just building fairly slow. I think it's 15, so I want... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think if I build it to here, it should be fine. If it was 15, if I make it kind of like that, still fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think it's 15. Okay, still not full, which is fine, because it's not going to gain water during the night. That's good. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be fine if it goes to here. If I have the wall here pumping over from this side into here, I could extend it a little here if necessary. I'll need to build stairs to get in and out. The aquatic farmhouse, yeah, if I have stairs right beside it, I should be able to cover that whole area very easily. Okay, I'll keep it in the top left so I don't have to move. If I just put the aquatic farmhouse right at the entrance. No, let's put it to the side, maybe. Because most of the logging's going to occur around here, so having the logging stuff on this side is better than having it on this side. So, I have a forester built. It can forest to there, except it might change when the levee gets built. So it's going to shift in, but that's not a huge issue. It mostly just needs to get here. And then I can move them down here if I want to. I prefer central. $15, so I think if I counted correctly, which I might not have, I'll build it there. Okay, now I need to pay attention to this. There might be nothing close to growing, though, is the issue. It'll have to release a little bit of water. Let's release a tiny bit. And actually, it's just going to be easier to pause the fluid dump and to maintain the water level. Because if I can just build a dam, it's going to be way better. But I will be building staircases. I'm going to make 2 because of symmetry. Which it means I get less plants, but shoot. Which is more important? Symmetrical plants or symmetrical buildings? I wish this was 4 wide. It being 3 wide means that I can't have both. I could plan to have 2. No, let's make it bigger instead of smaller. Build this. It'll go there. The center line should be here now. Except it's not going to be a center line, it's going to be 2. It's gonna be, that should be the center. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I can shift this. Shift it, put 2 aquatic farmhouses, 1 for harvest, 1 for planting, which is not necessary for this size, it'll just look better. Then get rid of this. One side spattercock, one side cattails. Should work. I hope. I need more farmhouses, or it will sync up better. Now that it will sync the harvesting to the new growth cycle instead of it all growing it at a different timing, hopefully. Probably don't need this many potatoes. I should probably cut the potatoes down, maybe get more carrots. Ah, the treated wood has been delivered. Wonderful. Only 320 gears to go. Bunch of metal being processed. Good, I'll be able to actually figure out the districting. This is getting chopped, good. That's still draining. There should be a bad tide soon is my guess, but... So should set up destruction of resources in this section. Because I want to make that. And then I can make it deeper. Well, no, I can't make it that much deeper. Well, no, I can. I just build the pump higher and higher. Yeah, okay. Still want this to be... Do I unpause this? Yeah, I'm building up planks. I don't have the wood though. Never mind. Yeah, no, I don't have enough... Well, it's gonna grow soon. Yeah, I don't have enough wood to spare there. I need the gears. Which also means I don't really have the planks to spare, but... Actually, 317... would be enough. So I do have the logs to spare, just not the planks. Have they done their job? They haven't finished, but they are making progress. I can get this one planned out too. I wish there was a better way to delete paths. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That might be too far, so I might have to expand it by 1. Or I might want to expand it by 1 if I want everything to be able to grow trees. I need this to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 13, 14, 15. So I might need to make this wider as well. Yeah, if I want everything to be green, I think this should be fine now. Yeah, I can expand it more if necessary. Wait, I remember. I was planning to do this one via dynamite, which means that this would be water, not a levee. So I could make it one smaller. But also I probably would benefit from having more of the plants for food, so making this too big is not a huge issue. Because trees can grow... Oops. Trees can grow in plenty of places. Oh, whoops. Forgot about that. I don't like this. But I don't want to add a little corner to it. Oh, but if I do it via demolition, then I do it here. Yeah, because if I do I guess I'll do internal. I can do levies on the line or internal demolition. Not that I'm that close to being able to actually do demolition. I need to actually collect bad water, which I actually could do over here. Every bad water tide I could collect some for the next little bit. Or never mind, I just have a source over here. Just get an explosive activating power. So I'd need to build windmills, which are easy, but that's reasonably cheap. Yeah, I should probably do that. Start gathering bad water. Use small tanks. I don't need more than that for now. Set up the bad water pump. Drought, okay. So one bad water pump. And a bunch of tanks. Didn't position it very well. Not that I could have faced it better. Just a bunch of those, because those are cheap. Then I can put an explosive factory near here. And it will go well. I'll be able to blow this up, make an aquatic farmhouse, or maybe a few aquatic farmhouses. Ooh, is it symmetrical? I don't think it is with where I have it now. 13. So this is the center. That's off-putting. It is very off-putting. I could just shift this staircase over and it will be fine, except then it's not centered here. Unpleasant. Oh well. I will have to live with that. Drought. I'll need to pause all of these pumps. 2.3k. If it's less than 20, I'll definitely be fine. If it's more, then I'm gonna have to collect water from the reservoir areas. I don't think there's any reason to flood anything. But building that would be into a proper reservoir would be very beneficial. 2 layers there. Get it set up at this height all the way around, pump water in, huge reservoir. I'd never run out of water, hopefully. Oh, I didn't prioritize these, so they're not actually getting built. Wow, no, I'm actually out of logs. Do I need this many chestnuts? It's 30 further down on carrots. So the water has dropped further, but stuff has been harvested. So it's possible that a dam is functional. Or that a dam is enough. I can try and I can adjust it if necessary. But if I do that... The whole purpose of the dam is that I would build the pump on top, and then I'd have to destroy the pump if it doesn't work. I could build one of the cheap fluid dumps first, and then if necessary replace, and then if it works I can replace it with a mechanical fluid pump. Probably the better path. I'm not building this though, I don't have enough wood. I should get a bunch soon, because there's going to be a chain of oak trees that are going to be harvestable. But that's a little bit distant compared to this exact moment. A lot of stuff sitting. Build. Paths. It's a little close to the wall here. I probably should set up, get rid of some of these trees, change the pathing, put a staircase up here to connect to there. That's not going to save enough time for it to be worth it. It would save a tiny bit, but not enough. If I could put if I could build platforms on this, that would be nice, but I can't, which makes sense. A lot of food storage. Carrots are low, obviously. Cattail crackers needs more production. This and this will solve that. Finish drawing. It's fully built. I need to figure out the middle. I guess I could just needlessly make it wider that way. And then it's too wide, but then it doesn't. I'm gonna need 2 farmhouses anyway, I think, based on assuming this scale versus this scale. I'll probably want more. I wonder if you can put bee houses on platforms like here and they'll fertilize this. I would assume not. But it's interesting. Probably do make it one wider. It's probably worth it. And then I can plan the double wide. Then one there. Staircase, access the whole area, hopefully. Gears. 150 away? 250 away, 100 down. Can I? Yeah, okay, just currently set to 5. Hungry and thirsty. Drought starts in one day. Yeah, it's the beginning of the morning and they didn't even get to sleep. That's why this districting is important, because it's not a separate district, they just keep working. Because they have to run that whole distance and it just takes so long. But it's working for now. It'll just be better later. Bee stings. I guess there's something to counteract bee stings. I would hope. Because nothing here says that bees will sting beavers. And like, yeah, bees sting stuff, but they don't really tell you about, they don't give you a warning. Oh, yeah, okay. Whoops. These use planks. It's a waste of planks. Because I need all the planks I can get. It's only 250 planks here, and because of building that, it used up the planks that I need. I shouldn't have placed them there. I wish I could use placeholders I could have paused the construction. That was a mistake. Yeah, okay, is there anything to deal with bees? Because there was no warning about bees being actually dangerous. It was just, oh, it helps production. Might as well unlock that. Might never use it, but... Yeah, I don't think there's any sort of bee suit. I guess this is bad water. Day is about to change. This is lower priority. Yeah, I should preemptively pause all these because they can't work at night anyway. I think it was better to close this gate once the drought flows in. I think probably when it gets to here. Maybe... block that so it fills up a little bit. Maybe I should have done it sooner. But it'll be marginally more water stored. Maybe I did it too late. I guess I probably should have paused those too. I should have accounted for the fact that the beavers don't consider the needs of the gear production. I mean, I'm not short on planks for gear production though. It's probably fine. Okay, what am I gonna pause here? I guess I can leave those all running. I probably don't need all of the plank workshops going, considering I'm somewhat limited on power. I probably don't need the paper. The gears are needed. These are sitting at 30 and these are sitting at 26%. Because I need to get more stable power gen. Oh, 6 days? That's easy. This will be fine. I guess I could put... It won't help in droughts, actually. It did cross my mind. I could set up water wheels in these sorts of areas. Don't know how deep water wheels go. Oh yeah, I could set up a water wheel. Just water wheels all the way down. Probably shouldn't. Like at some point I should try to get a splinter flow. I wonder if this game operates in a way that feels like it's wrong, where I could... No, it would definitely be wrong if I could set up water wheels behind a mechanical fluid pump and have a net gain of energy. It's like, nice. Pump water, have water flow, pump water, have water flow. It probably couldn't be its own internal perpetual. I mean, perpetual energy would be gained from the pulling water from here and then having water flow behind it could be functional in this game. I'm not sure. It would be pretty funny to set up a mechanical pump right here, go up like 4 floors, and have it flow down into a reservoir that's maybe a little further back. I don't know how it works within the context of this game though. Okay, how many? 219, 222. I'm still slightly short on planks, but by the time they get delivered, by the time they're processed and delivered, it should be fine. So I shouldn't need to make many more planks, which means that I can resume this. I should start with the far side. This one is intentionally going to be levee based instead of blowing up the ground. Oh, I already built the stairs cases, but exploding the ground is probably better. If I just blow up the internal ground, it's one below. I don't need both of those. And it probably looks better that way. I'd have to blow up a tile there and place a dam. And if I need to adjust, I can. I guess it'll be harder to undo if I build it. You know, this is a test. I'll leave it as levees. And learn how the dam works for overflow, which also means that if I build this here, I'll have to set up an overflow somewhere in the corner, which means that having it here is better. Build the levees. Temporary path to connect the path. Then all the beavers right before the night need to get moving. I'm down about 6k in 2 days, which means that I should be fine for the rest without having to pump any more water. Getting closer. Still not halfway. When I'm at 175, I'll be halfway. It shouldn't take too long. Again, why is this one not prioritized over these two? Very odd. Now we need to think about animals again. Frogs, oh, ants. Ants are obvious, but there's a totally different type of game, but there's like an RTS. Empires of the Undergrowth that I saw forever ago. It's not the same, but it is ants. It released this year, but I've thought stuff about it, I don't know, several years ago. Interesting. But yes, an ant RTS. It's not really the same thing at all. It's more RTS than this sort of colony sim, despite being labeled as a colony sim on Steam. Yeah, Keeper RL's, I guess, a colony sim. It's a very different type of colony sim, though. I also saw that forever ago when it released this year. Might need to pump some water. Yeah, I'm thinking now I might need to pump some water. I guess as long as I'm above 1100 at the end of this day, it should be fine. Gears is fine. Gears can wait. Let's keep building. Cult of the Lamb? I guess that's a colony sim. It's not the same type of colony sim at all, but... I guess it's more of like a micro colony. Rimworld, yeah. Oxygen not included, yeah. Timberborn, yeah. Frostpunk's an interesting one. Never played it, but because it seems too hard for me. Or it seems too inevitable. I like the concept of being able to last forever, whereas Frostpunk, except for there's an endless mode, isn't totally built around just a infinitely self-sustaining colony. Same with Against the Storm, I think that one's meant to be kind of repetition based. It's funny to see Spore have very positive reviews, because it was fairly, like, I'm pretty sure it's fairly hated on release because it was just kind of bad. Because it didn't really work quite right. It does say something that, presumably, I don't know if it released on Steam until later, but it only has reviews from January 2012, 4 years after release, so... 1.1k, I should have enough water, just fine. Banished classic example. It's not even that old, but... It's fun to look at the various lists of games. There's a game called Zeus plus Poseidon. What a name. They Are Billions, another fairly focused on you dying type game. Is it? I think Surviving Mars is one that I've tried before. There must be some other... There has to be something that deals with bee stings, right? Still not halfway, which is going slower because energy. I wonder if I should get rid of this. Remove a lot of these water and use the space more efficiently. I mean, I'd probably keep this one because that's like the closest dump for these, but... I feel like I should source... I should find a better use for this space for all the small ones. I could get like 7 more trees. Ooh. I could put decorations, which wouldn't be bad. It would increase well-being. I don't have enough campfires in the slightest, though I think they just don't have the time for campfires because so many of them have to run all the way here to work. More shrubs, more lanterns, more monuments. Lidos are limited because they're busy. But they'll have to live with it until this is done. Oh, it's done? Good. Oh wait, what? Oh wow, they're actually chopping these trees. Oh shoot, am I... No, this is moving them, good. For a second I thought they were chopping these. And I was worried they were chopping those, but... I can get rid of those. And then I can clear this. And that works. And then I can get rid of this and it'll be good. Okie dokie. Maybe I bomb this bottom layer and this layer there. Slightly bigger than it planned if it's bombed, but then put a dam there for it to overflow. Maybe I don't want it to overflow there though. It's definitely not the ideal place to build water because I'm going to have people dumping water here instead of being able to just flow. Though, I could set up like an aqueduct. Pump water, build an aqueduct to flow down here. That seems kind of fun. Could build... I'm not currently thinking of building anything on top of these. I could build a pump. I could plan to build a mechanical fluid pump here. It's red because I need a space under it, so I'd have to build at least like levees on top. I could build up a oh wait, no, it won't be able to go deep enough, will it? Because that's 3, I could build it up 1. And then I would have to have it pour out here and it wouldn't work because I can't build above trees. So that won't work. I could have it flow above there and follow that, but that's super circuitous. If I go there, I might as well go here. Especially if I build this eventually. Except the issue with that... I can pause it whenever I want, but I can't automatically pause it, I think. And I think just having a beaver manually fill this might be better. Once it gets filled, it should be fine. And it should have less water flowing out than this one. It might have more evaporating. Or being consumed in whatever context it gets consumed. I don't know if these consume the water in this game. Still not halfway. I should go faster. And I can build this. I can build that. Once this gear sink is done. Oh wait, I should be building this. So. Levee. Levee. Get those 2 built, then this is going to be a dam, and then levee. The dam, then the levee, and then I can build the mechanical pump. I need to power it, which I guess will be done via power along the rim here. Which I could also connect over here if I wanted to. I still wonder how power behaves cross-district. Like, can you send power? Could I just have all the power shafts connect here and here, and they're separate districts, but will it work? Because that would be interesting. And once I don't have the big gear sink, I can start building more power up on this cliff. I can put a bunch of higher tier and batteries. A bunch of batteries along this wall, along here maybe. A bunch of power gen up across this way. And then this whole thing can keep expanding forever and ever until it's too far away and I'll have to make a separate industrial district or something. I don't think this settlement will get that far. I think I'll want to stop the settlement before I get there because it will be self-sustained and it will be everything will be stable by then, I think. At which point I'll want to try a different map. Maybe with Iron Teeth even. Okay, so this outpaces the collecting ability of my beavers, which means either less stuff built or less stuff built or another farmhouse. I could fit a farmhouse here, but that would mess with the pathing around here that's oh so convenient. I guess I could get rid of these potatoes. Yeah. Delete the potatoes that don't even have this. Stop it there. And build a farmhouse. Wonderful. I think I'd rather put it there. I don't like the open back, but that should be enough to guarantee to collect all this stuff. Ooh, and they'll even harvest over here. Funny. Water's flowing, everything's healthy, trees are being collected. And this should be done relatively soon, I hope. Don't need these paused. Those stay there. I can keep building. So, build a dam. Leave the the pathing should be fine right now if I delete it. They should be able to get there. This is mostly a test build. See how it works, see how it behaves. The hope is that a dam works. If a dam doesn't work, then womp womp. Guess I'll need another levee for the test. Because I need to place... Oh no, I can do a platform. I think a levee's cheaper though. Because I'll need a fluid dump. Let's build it there for now. Get rid of that. Build an extra staircase. Pause the fluid dump until I'm ready though. And that can be built. I'll fill it with water. I can then plant cattails. Oh, the fluid dump. And that's also going to take up space. I don't like that. It's just part of what it is, but I don't like it. It bugs me a lot. Then once this gets filled, there'll be a lot of irrigated. I'll be able to get more wood. I'll build oak instead of pine. Okay, 1.1k water, that's good. Still building. Halfway. Well, more than halfway. More and more injured beavers. Almost one is almost always injured. But hopefully this can keep this stuff collected. Upward trend on carrots, that's good. Kind of wish there were graphs. I like graphs. Well, that's kind of close to a graph, but not for what I'm looking at. Yeah, the medical bed has been constantly in use. Or one, like, at least one has been in constant use. Showers are fairly unused. Teeth grindstones are fairly unused. Can I unpause this? I can probably unpause it. I can probably let it go. Hopefully they can build that. It'll keep these hydrated. This also needs to be built, that needs gears. What other animals exist that, I don't know, destroy stuff? Beavers chew through trees. Nutria do the same. I guess that's a big, I don't know, probably the basis of this is the whole beavers chopping down trees. It's a big part of the context. Like moles dig earth. There are various types of fish that shoot water out of their mouths, but that's not really the same. That's not construction. I mean, there's birds that make their nests out of their own spit. Doesn't really count. There's, you know, ants and termites. Both of those are, I would say, functional. Okay, I'll start this. I can start those up in a moment. I do need more population. Yeah, sure. It should be fine. I survived that last drought for long enough. Shouldn't be a huge issue. Guess let's preempt. Don't waste too many planks, actually. There's some planks there, but I'm not going to put the whole thing preemptively. It's just going to be an apartment tower. Maybe 2 more levels, and then it will stop being an apartment, and I'll set up a new tower somewhere else. Or maybe that will be the cap on the population of this district. 3 levels tall, plus all the small ones. Then I can use the top level for roofs or for rooftop terraces. I could put roofs on half of them and rooftop terraces on the other half. Could work. I do actually really like this gap provided, so I can't make it a full block here. Do need more campfires though. More gears. Oh, I don't have maple for a while. It's not, well, never mind. I have maple already. In a few days. 10 days. 120. It's a little under 10 days. Maybe 8-ish. This is gonna be done before the next drought, probably. Maybe not. I don't know. Question of wooden planks. That's using... There's a lot of planks being used. Yeah, that's... The algorithm is a mystery to everyone. It's weird. It's always weird when things that are like my stream, which is basically nothing, ever show up. It's always odd. Hey, it's working. Okay. Probably don't need both of those right now, actually. But yeah. I'm just gonna continue with beavering away. Okay, so 110 till freedom. I get to learn how this works. And once all that's built, I can keep making pumps. I just need to figure out what to do. Other than that, I still have to convert this to a new district. I don't need this guy. I don't need this guy. Keep the square drawn. This will all work. This is taking a while to fill up. But hey, this big resource sink will be done soon, then I can actually do more stuff. Actually, I should plant oaks. Stop. Put the oaks to here. power tower? What do you mean by that? Oh yeah. At this point, I haven't worried about making that sort of thing yet, mostly because I don't know, it's been growing semi-organically, and I don't really have, well, I don't know actually know what max height is, but I assume it's reasonably high and it would take a little while to build. Like I wanted to sort of use the existing terrain initially. Like I'll put gravity batteries in these sorts of areas, but I'll probably turn to that sort of thing eventually. It's one of those, I don't know, playing on normal difficulty, so I feel like it's fine to not, I don't know, build optimally. Oh, I couldn't figure out how it worked, and the best I could figure out was this sort of setup. Like, the only other thing I can, like, I don't know, are you supposed to just build a staircase down into the river and build it there? 'Cause that's what I couldn't figure that out, and this was what I figured worked. Because I feel it's fun to try it and figure it out instead of, for this type of game, instead of just searching the how it works specifically. Because I think this is fun, little buildings like this. Helps to irrigate the land as well. Yeah, because I think this serves a good purpose. Because, well, it's not going to be a fluid forever. It's going to be eventually a powered thingamabob. Mechanical fluid pump here, at least. Once I figure out how this behaves. Like I think it looks kind of unfortunate though, because I don't have explosives to blow up the ground. Like a fluid dump to a pit would look better than levees. But I'm happy that that's something new. I mean, until you build something like this, that just there's probably better ways to flush bad water. But until you can flush bad water, it feels risky to build in the river. $42 more. Then I can try to figure out how districts work. Well, I kind of know how they work, but I haven't built one properly. It's not keeping up. Oh, it's not keeping up because maybe they're full on potatoes. Yeah, okay, never mind. Guess they don't need as many potatoes. Sunflowers I think are climbing, because I don't need more of them. Maybe I have too much farmland for my current population. I'll need more eventually. Yeah. It's one of those things where I think it's good that the district and all that exists, because it will force me to actually interact with it eventually. Like, I should have built one probably before now instead of going 110 distance. But instead the beavers work all night because they have to run all the way here. To check how that works. Beavers work. It's never gonna be built. I need to wait for the gears before that gets built. I'm also gonna learn if I can make 2 districts. You have to be able to put multiple districts, right? Like a district crossing here and a district crossing there should both work. I don't see if there'd be a logical reason that it wouldn't. Yeah, starving this district is prepared for food, at least for a little bit. Over-engineering the second district before I even started it. It has water stores, has a pump. I don't want them to die. I think my first time playing, I definitely didn't even reach the point of a second district. Because they died very quickly when the first drought came. Oh, this built good. Did I build? Yeah, I built floodgates, okay. Oh wait, I'm still running on 3x. Ah, that's fine. 6 more. It's gonna be done soon. I probably should have built an underground pile for this. Probably not necessary. It's all very... I don't know, I think... the early game is kind of... dull, at least when you're doing the same map. But it's... not awful, so failing and restarting doesn't feel terrible, but it's also not incentivized to fail like some, well, incentivized is not the right word, but failing is not a mandatory part of this game. It's just not the worst when it happens. Gears. Hey, it's built. Nice. I guess I'll have them do this for a bit, because I don't have treated planks. Okay. Now. District time. I guess I'll do it overnight, though. When hopefully all the beavers are home. And then I can shift them. Making sure no beavers are... oh, there's still beavers shipping something. What are they doing? Are they delivering treated wood? They're delivering logs. Why are they delivering logs? This is the furthest storage available. What? What is this decision making? Well, I'm not gonna need that in a second, but... what's this? Okay. I guess I need more closer contemplation spots. I thought I had plenty. But I guess they're mostly in use. Is it... in this zone? Maybe I just... It shouldn't matter after this. They'll leave. This guy's gone. Okay. It shouldn't be a problem now. I have to actually build it, but... I want to build a second one here, but for now I'll leave it empty. Can I build this without a crossing in place? I wonder if this is even the best place. That's probably acceptable. It's a little bit far to there, but that's kind of going to be the extent in that direction. Okay. So that's built. Okay. So is there... Because if they're all just set to accept... Because I think if... So I assume if one is supply... Then that means they send it out to the other ones if the other ones have space, I would assume. It looks like they're all just set to accept. So unless there's another setting somewhere in a different zone than this, then I don't know. It seems like it's just a weird prioritization. Okay, so I think I can... Why? I guess No. I must have placed one down and then destroyed it to test placing them down. And because of that, this is District 3 despite the supposed District 2 not existing anymore. Okay, I should be able to unpause a couple buildings. 18. Let's bring 20. Bring 27. Okay. Minimum. Oh wait, no. Just do manual. Just do manual. I'm not gonna mess with that right now. $27. That's everybody. There's gonna be stuff unemployed. Ton of unemployed beavers here. 27, 36. That looks fine. Like, some of the pathing seems kind of weird sometimes, so I just wouldn't have been surprised if it was just, like, they don't prioritize, like, they prioritize building this over building this, despite this one being closer. It could have been, it's just all over the place sometimes. Okay, so a bunch, yo, they don't even path normally to get to their new house. That's funny. Okay, this should all work. They have their houses, they have their jobs. I'll need a crossing here. I kind of want to build this too. It's aesthetically pleasing. Wait, it's gonna be built by these people too, huh? Ooh. Oh, that's fun. Because it's two separate districts, they have their own separate prioritization. That's really cool. Kind of annoying. But it's cool. Yeah. Oh. I forgot I was building those. I want this to prioritize. Okay, let's hope that okay. Let's have to set import. So District 3 needs to import stuff if needed. Import always. kind of think import if needed might be better. Import the goods only if there is a matching storage or workplace demand. Let's just, bread is import if needed. Chestnuts are import if needed. I don't have storage for maple pastries. Carrots and potatoes are needed. Water. Okay, so this is, if it's above the threshold, it will export, I presume. I don't need to export any of this. Treated planks do get exported. Okay, it is set to if needed for everything else by default. Okay. So I assume anything that doesn't have demand that gets imported always just stays at the district center, the crossing. Ooh, they don't have any workers on that side because they're lower in population. I didn't pause this, so those are going to repopulate fairly quickly. So I should mess with population. Set minimums and maximums. Oh no, only set minimums. Okay. I think this can be like a minimum. So if I click this, it disables it. Okay. I guess you can set up districts just for the baby beavers to grow up in, so that you just have the bare minimum in them. It's like you could set the minimum baby beavers super high, so they emigrate to the separate district. The district only has food and housing, so you can keep all of your productive beavers, and then you can just store them in a separate place. That doesn't seem necessary. I don't know why you would ship specifically baby beavers. There's probably a reason. Or it could just be giving an option. Let's turn this on. They can reproduce a little. Should be fine. Food, supply, okay. They need to deal with the shipping, but I need them to repopulate. How do I go to... I thought I could go to global view. Seems not... Nope, nope, there it is, okay. If I click something within an area, it limits it, okay. Oops, I don't have enough beds. I'm gonna set up Lidos. Lidos are gonna be a pain. Yeah, that makes sense. You just set up a district and out they go. So I'm assuming, yeah, that's kind of what these work as. People's names that they gave. And then you can look at this to see them all. Very similar names. It's a lot of beavers. Some of these are not really pronounceable. In English, at least. Though I assume some of them are just made up names, obviously. It's kind of fun. Actually looking at the names. Oops, I forgot to build a path. It's kind of fun. You sacrifice all your beavers. Oh. That's... I mean, it's not really... It's not surprising. It's interesting for sure, though. Klingon beavers. Okay. I guess this didn't get built because I didn't prioritize it because I don't have planks. I guess I could reduce this by 2. And hopefully they don't. What a shame. Let's just do this. Set those to 2 for now. Could be a lot of interesting names. Okay, it's gradually flowing. I still don't know if how that works specifically, but yeah. Kind of wish the beavers' names showed up a little. Oh, wait, whoops. Whoa. There's plenty that's... I'm not a... I will find stuff funny, for sure. But it's sort of... I don't know. The most likely things to make me laugh are more just completely... It's just difficult to... I'm not difficult to make laugh. I'm not suggesting that. It's more... I generally don't laugh out loud when reading something, which is kind of a bit detrimental, maybe. Sort of... Because reading it gives time to interpret it gradually, so it's not a sudden shock. Because I do think a lot of what you've written is funny. Like, I enjoy the praise be to Art and Jesus. That's fun. I just don't... How are they getting injured so much? I just don't laugh very aggressively. Where are I don't have plank storage, do I? Treated planks and logs. I don't have any plank storage. Where are planks? Ah, okay. I'm gonna put plank storage. Like the partition thing is, I do think it is funny. It's just sort of, I don't know. I don't... Vocalize is not the right word. Wait, do bees? It says crops. These are crops, these are not. I'm not a loud person. Broadly, I'm fairly relaxed. Just confused by this. Be funny if this district collapse because I had too many injured beavers because they wouldn't rest properly. I can't build this because I can't get a singular plank. Oh wait. I should build campgrounds. Is it just logs? That should be fine. It is interesting. Aye. Water might be a little short. Oh, probably because I dropped my population of beavers, so I have a lot less haulers. Yeah, I'm down 2 even from the 10. Oh, that was funny. The page on Firefox just updated with the chat for the last little bit that was separate. Yeah, it was basically I just don't like I will find stuff funny and I will laugh, but there's a certain reading something kind of makes it difficult. Yeah. I can repeat it. I can repeat it. I can repeat it. It's good. 'Cause like I'll smile, but that's impossible to see. Wonder if I could. Wonder if there's a way to do. I can't imagine anyone that smiles and makes a noise while smiling, right? Unless they have a problem with their jaw, so it cracks a bunch. That's kind of gross. The idea of you smile and you can't smile because you have a crunchy jaw. I'm so confused. Oh, Joe's not. Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. They're not delivering a plank because they don't have any planks to spare. Will do. Why are the beavers so busy? Were they delivering cat? Oh, they were taking cattail crackers because they were hungry. Okay. Ooh, bad water. 32 unused works. I just need to wait for them to repopulate. Patience. Can I just unlock everything? I think there's still stuff I can't unlock, but... Yeah, I'm still a bit short overall, but... I think the scale on research is a little off. Because research matters a lot early, at least in my impression. And then now I built 2 observatories and I'm like, oh, just check research occasionally and then I don't need to worry about it outside of that. I can't remember what I was at, but I was definitely well under a certain point. Oh, it's just easy and relaxed. Actually, probably don't need 4 of them working there. It's kind of... Oh, and I have this set up for science, actually. That kind of contributes too. Because I'm just low on treated planks. But I'm not low on treated planks. They're just not shipping as many as I would like. Because there's no one living here. It's funny how at this point I'm just like, okay, occasionally check back, purchase everything I can. But there's no, like, I guess this is a pretty big research thing, but I bet I don't know, I'm probably not going to play for 3 more hours today, but like, if I just let this go for 3 hours, I'd have everything researched and I could delete all this. Which I guess suggests I probably didn't need to build 2. So you live and learn. Okay. The reason they're not getting planks is because there's no one working here. So I need 1 person to work here. I assume. I guess I need more workers. I have way too many empty... Oh wait, no, that's because 20 of these are builder's hut, isn't it? 14, 4 there and 10 there. Okay, that's 14, which means I only have 8 important ones. This is not... Okay, I definitely need more beavers. Okay, too much... Okay, this is still... That's kind of interesting. You could probably build a big enough, like, paddy, and you wouldn't even need a drain, depending on the ratio. That would be worth figuring out. Not a good start to a drought to only have 230 stored in this district. I'm kind of worried about this district. Stay at, I don't know, export over 70%? I'm not going to export enough. It's going to be an issue. I could build more housing and then shift them back. I'm just surprised this isn't... I shouldn't be surprised if I don't have enough haulers. I have 2 people here, and actually I had 0 people here, so I had no one moving the water from the pump. Except for the pump workers, I guess. That's why I don't have any stored. There's also not enough storage, probably, but that's an issue for the future. I I can hopefully just ship water, though. They shouldn't die, I hope. I'll just have to... If I pause a bunch of workplaces, it should be fine. If I pause... Okay, so let's preemptively pause the plank production. And gear and paper. Stop those. Stop those. I can probably stop that. Should be fine. I just need stuff to be hauled and delivered here, which will mean more people delivering water, hopefully. Bring this up. Okay, are people going to be delivering water for me? Oh, they take all the planks. That's a waste of time. Pausing the lumber mill causes them to pull the logs out, which is useful, but it's just a waste of time. Can I... move that up for now? Wow. I think beavers are better than people. In the heart, their heart of hearts, they care for everyone around them. Except for, I don't know, the Iron Teeth. I bet they hate each other. I bet the Folktails and the Iron Teeth don't like each other. Okay, are they shipping water? Doesn't look like it. I assume it would show up there. I guess I should temporarily... But they should be exporting. Yeah. Those are, probably the most disposable example of, well, RimWorld. RimWorld people are kind of maybe the worst. Okay, the injured just keep building up. What they're not using... Okay, let's see, grindstone is this. How have they not delivered any planks? I have 2 planks. This should be highest priority, but I guess not. I have 840 planks here. I had 2 planks over here. Why have they... Okay, they finally built it. It took them so long. Oh yeah. They grow from berries and something else, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, they ain't no folktales. That's certainly what the folktales would maybe think. Or some folktales. I need more medical beds. Yeah, no. I bet working in the mines is not good for the beavers. Yeah, I mean, injured beavers, empty mine. Kinda all that needs to be shown, huh? Okay, I don't need logs to be delivered right now. Actually, I guess I just need to District 1 just increases the export threshold. I definitely want to try playing. I haven't played with the Iron Teeth at all. I assume they play very differently. Yeah. There were some working here, and now there's 6 injured beavers. I'm thinking they got fired for injuring themselves in the mine. At least they're not the beavers being stung by bees. Oh, I'm lucky. I only got a 6-day drought. It's a nuclear reactor mod. There has to be a mutant beaver mod that would have to go with that, right? Get a mutant beaver with 4 arms, 18 front teeth. I need to check though. I'm pretty sure I've had a 15-day drought already, but they're playing softball. They're giving me the weak droughts. Yeah. It would be inefficient to send in real beavers. Oh, I do have to actually interact with the bot mechanic, because I've never gotten far enough to actually try that out. Maybe I haven't had a 15-day drought. Maybe I had just upper 10-day. Yeah, it must have only been about this. This just feels... 6 days feel short. Well, I mean... they're fairly cheap labor. You know? You don't have to build them. They just build themselves. Okay. Water is still down. Water level here is 1.56. Oh, I bet part of the reason the water is still going down is because of that, but... and this. Let's keep them alive a little longer. Plants might die, but it should be fine. They have way more than enough water, they're just not shipping it. Ah, finally, they are shipping it. I mean, nuclear is kind of interesting. Just the, I don't know, factors of safety that exist, at least in some parts of the world, where like, there's, in the process of building roads, compaction of material needs to be tested. Doing that, they need to test it, and to do that they use radioactive material, which is neat, which is unrelated to nuclear reactors, kind of, other than the fact that the people who use the nuclear density gauges, if they use them enough, they have to be registered as a nuclear worker, at least in Canada. Which is just kind of... radiation is kind of interesting in that it's dangerous, but not quite dangerous enough when handled properly. I guess just go small scale. See, can they run it at all? Okay, they can. Let's just have one. Keep it safe. Oh, no path. Any spare workers can go over here and destroy all this stuff. So beavers might be pretty good at handling radioactive material. They're not elephants. They're not super big. Maple syrup's prepared. Shoot. I thought the tapper shack reached. Whoops. Guess I build another. This will prioritize maple. It's a pretty bad place to have put the tapper shack, huh? Oh well. Where Lido? Can I build another? Yeah. For sure. They're definitely 30. I think I'd remembered hearing about that. Can't remember the context though. New window. I probably heard about it on a podcast. Okay. That's interesting. Wait. The Idaho State Historical Society uploaded a video to YouTube of beaver drops. I wonder if I can... Yeah. A fact from an episode of a podcast about leftover World War II parachutes that were used to drop beavers in Idaho. And January 17th, 2020 is what it looks like. That's fun. It's such a silly picture to imagine beavers. I mean, it's kind of all the maybe inhumane things done to animals, it's not the worst somehow. It's better than monkeys being sent to space. It's better than probably dogs being sent to space. It's a lot of fluctuation. It's kind of one of those odd scenarios. Oh, is it Forester? Not. Oh, the Forester can't reach. Well, that's fine. Whoop. That's acceptable. I can build other stuff back here. Yeah. It's obviously the beaver that didn't know what was happening's fault. He should have just stayed put in the a random box that he was trapped in. I mean, considering what it was, that's impressive. Like, only one dying. Presumably the most of the rest were fine enough. Kinda wish I could prioritize this properly. Well, I guess maybe they aren't shipping water because they're below. That's fine. I think there's gonna be no one that dies. Well, I mean, plenty of beavers have been dying, but that's beside the point. I guess I need more population, huh? Do I have the food? I think I do. Yeah, I have plenty of food. What is the path? The path is triple platform. Okay, if I do this first, so. Oh, it's only single, okay. Platform here. Staircase. Double platform, double platform, double platform. Staircase. Ah. I have to say, I wouldn't be totally shocked if... Well, I guess it's a question of if it was standing on top of the box as the parachute had already deployed. I guess it was. Which is kind of grim. I laugh about a beaver dying because it jumped off a platform early. That's kind of messed up. Maybe it says something terrible about me. Or maybe it says absolutely nothing. Who knows? It definitely was a laugh. Yeah, that's... Because, like, if it was on top, then the parachute deployed, it'd be a bit of a jerk and it fell. But instead it just was on top and jumped. Maybe it thought it was like that myth about elevators. Where if you are in a falling elevator just before it impacts, you have to jump. Maybe the beavers thought that was the case. Somehow. It knew a human myth about elevators. I need more haulers. I don't have any unemployed beavers though. Ooh, only one unemployed beaver. And no... That's not right. Well, I guess all of the vacancies I had before were over here. Okay. I'm confusing myself. Yeah. Kind of impressive. A 2014 article from California. Calling dropping beavers from airplanes extreme. They're too worried about the beavers. What's kind of interesting though, is this just not... Yeah, there's no one working on it, that's why it's not rising. Yeah. Like... It kind of makes some degree of sense, honestly. You can get them where they need to go quickly, and they're not in a bunch of boxes on the back of a truck. You know what, let's lower that. That's not a good way to go. Heat stroke in the back of a truck in a box. Well, I assume they were in a box, they could have been in cages, but... Do I have maple pastry storage? I would have put it here. Good. These mud baths are pretty silly because they don't actually use water. They're just dirt. Which is like chinchillas. Sort of. Where like if you have a chinchilla, you give it a bath in fine sand instead of water. Because their fur is too... I don't know if their fur is too porous or if it's too dense or something. That it can be an issue. Chinchillas seem like a weird pet. A lot of pets are weird pets. Cosmic builder is fine. Maybe I build another water bowl. Water level still above 1.3, that's good. Yeah, beavers dying of heat stroke are kind of sad. Mummy's definitely not happy. Are they actually collecting bad water? Good, I have 1 unit of bad water. Metal, I have 252 metal. I don't have those can produce. Yeah. I remembered hearing about... one of the things that stood out was that one of the beavers was a real go-getter. Which, like, I don't know, maybe it was fun. I honestly don't think I would enjoy being dropped out of a... Oops, whoops, how did I do that? I don't think I would enjoy being dropped out of a plane, but maybe they were a thrill seeker. I'm gonna build these inefficiently along here. Kind of want to... I'll build one, see how they work properly. That can wait though, actually I need this to be built first. Oh yeah. I want to see how it behaves first, just like on a small scale, and then I can mess with it more as I expand my need for power. Because currently I'm mostly like, will it lower on top of a building, or will it lower a space above a building? Because if it's that, then I can adjust. I'm also not going to build it just yet. I need to make sure everything... Okay. This is going to look kind of silly if I build it over this. Also, I think if I build a proper, you know, like power tower type thing, I probably want to make a new district. Because this is already pushing into the red. Like build a proper power gen, maybe build water wheels along the Badwater Canal, and build like better power infrastructure in this area. Maybe build a tower right in the middle here with water wheels all around it, and whatchamacallits, windmills at the top could be fun. Okay. 0.4 days left. No one's gonna die. Wonderful. Water did get a little lower than I would like, but 800 across the two is fine. Oh yeah, definitely. Though, the first thing I do with explosives is going to be blow up this whole area. And make another set of these. That might be too much though, actually. It's actually probably overkill. Because looking at food production, I actually probably have a net gain of cattail and close on spattercock if it actually cooked. I could make a block there, a block there. But yeah, I'm gonna blow that. There's other stuff I want to blow up. I could probably blow up a bunch of this. I never... Like, I played it a bit a year plus ago. Spattercock. I know, the joke. Though this is apparently a typo. Because looking at... If I search it online, it's spatter, not spatter. Oh, it's spatterdock. Yep, I misread it, but... I don't know how to read. Banned. Forever. You'll never speak again. You're gone. You're banished. How did I misread that? Well, I know exactly how I misread it. It's the D, looks kind of like a C if you remove the entire right side of it. It's still misreading it, but... That's fine. I can live with that. I just thought it was a dumb name. Like, plenty of things have names like that. There's a specific... What are catkins? Well, yeah. There's, many of the smaller species of the genus Salix, willows and sallows, are given the name pussy willow. It's all very, I don't know, old, before various words gained different meanings. So I was like, oh, that's just the name. Makes sense. But no, that was not the name. Oh, what is it? Oh, yeah. I'm not surprised in any way. I'm just like... I definitely can't post images in this because that's not how this works. Yeah. The tufted titmouse is it's a pretty cute bird. I don't know why that specific one is in my head. It's referenced in something. Could be a cartoon. Could be a TV show. Yeah, it's all like language. What's the world gonna do with you? Oh. Oh yeah. They have a website. What? Okay, it's probably somewhat specific. context. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I mean, some of those are fairly... Oh, that one. Okay, that's cool. It's cool to see the various ones that people have made. The company has made. Mostly because I don't really know most. Seeing one's like, oh, it's that one. Okay. I guess it's not actually converting. Okay. Metal. Is metal being shipped? Oh, I don't have metal storage out here, do I? I don't believe I have. Oh. See, now that's I actually think I have. Because, yeah. That's... That name... You search it, first image. It's like weird names, like Rocky Mountain Oysters. Where it's kind of just a weird name. Etymology. Okay, I mean, kind of makes sense as a name. Except for the fact that you can get chickens in mountains? Oh, yeah. Well, it's like... The naming there makes a certain degree of sense. I'm also like... I think if I saw a bunch of chickens living in mountains, I would call them mountain chickens. Which is kind of funny. Okay, I'm confusing myself. I'm trying to figure out what I need to be doing. This is being made. Oh, I'm trying to figure out metal distribution. And metal storage. I don't really have good space. I could put it... No, I couldn't, because I can't get up there right away. I could put it over here, but that's kind of terrible. Death Colk? I don't know what that is. I should figure... Oh, I could put the metal here. It's not ideal. Death Clock. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That does track. Wait. Animated. Okay. That's fun. Metal is inching. Gotta store all the metal in this pile. So many injured beavers. Gotta ship metal from District 3 to District 1. Oh, so it only works with workplace demand, not construction demand. That's interesting. I guess that's a clear distinction. Just getting water. I guess they're still low on water. You know what? They have a dance hall. I wonder if they should, maybe they do, but the Iron Teeth should have like a, you know, a metal music performance alternative to the dance hall. Like folk music is very dancing. Kind of makes it would make sense as a distinction between the two. But I don't actually know what the Iron Teeth have because I've never actually tried them. Because I think the last settlement or whatever that I played, I got to 15 and then I stopped because I was kind of had other stuff to do and I never went back to that. Now I'm back to this. Oh, actually I could do the power tower here because I have a lot of space. Okay. And I'm gonna replace all that. That works too. That works really well as an alternative. Or it might be an alternative, but that works as a metal themed entertainment. Okay. Only 2 things left to research. And then I never need to research again, and I can destroy these observatories. They can never gaze at the stars again. Honestly, I should destroy these. I had those early and they're worthless now. I guess I could ship over some beavers. The inventors. They've lost their jobs. Instead, they're going to be replaced by campfires because I think I need way more campfires than I have. Yup. And rooftop terraces. Rooftop terraces are rough because I don't want to have to limit the height of a building. I want to build up forever. And there are hard limits on the upper building. I understand. I need to build the dystopian 50-story apartment buildings that are dangerous just by virtue of how tall they are. Just monuments to the farmer. Yeah, I mean, this is also fairly... That's just them pouring water out of a bucket. That's, all about the, I don't know, traditional-ish family. Except this is just one parent. It's kind of like single parenthood. Kind of rough being a beaver, I guess. Then this is the true, correct message for the beavers to live by. I should just place these down. It'd be free points. Bulletin board. That's kind of cute. I should improve this. I have no need for all these lamps that are right beside each other. I just like the symmetry. It's not even that it looks good, it's just that it's symmetrical. I have to let my own personal neuroses control the expansion of this beaver society. Because I am a fickle god. They cannot have fun. Actually, everybody lives here. So I just need to build stuff around there. And that reaches far enough. That's a waste of space. That's not safe. Little kid beaver standing at the top of this platform. unattended. No wonder there's 2 injured beavers. Yeah, it's like shift stuff around. Yeah, probably should. Well, actually, yeah. I guess I could destroy this staircase and then path them that way. Might lower efficiency and all, but it wouldn't help with these old lodges that I probably should destroy. No. No. Fight the trying to think of a word that is functional but not actually a real world problem that people actually have to deal with. I guess fight the corporate expansion, which people have to deal with, but it's a little bit less specific. Yeah. Make it a grim, terrible future. Except a bit, you know, lacking. No, these beavers don't have a police force. I think that would be a bit too involved, but I guess I could just wipe out all these people, build them here, have them all walk around, force them to walk past every possible monument. Kind of feels cruel. Maybe, okay. Aesthetically, it'd be pretty funny to just build farmer monuments on the top here. Oh. Is he a judge? And, well, I guess. Ooh, now. Picturing a beaver. I think it's called a barrister's wig. Picturing a beaver wearing one of those is wonderful. I guess, yeah, judge, jury, executioner. They're not a cop because they don't need them if they are everything. Maybe I should put a water storage up here. Maybe. I'll leave that for later though. These guys are happy. Well, that would be funny. Beavers coming around from being made into hats and such to using human hair for wigs. It'd be a good turnabout. I should be messing with this actually, that's what I should be doing. I want to build this. Oh yeah, but I don't know, maybe I mean it's probably been long enough that even the hair and such would be rotted away. But finding human blood in amber to bring them back like Jurassic Park. Just build a human park in like a corner of the world where you bring humanity back and just watch them. Kind of awful to think about. what do I want to do? I want to build levees. I think I want to destroy this. Hopefully they collect that quickly enough, and then just build levees around this. Oh, whoops. I don't know if that's... I read stuff about the next update. I really hope the next update can make it so you pause and unpause stuff like that automatically. I know it does stuff with flowing water, but... Yeah, yes. The bad water source flavor text. It's very good. I actually had a beaver with the name Pina. I think they've probably died, but it was pretty fun. Autumn, okay, yeah. Sluice being automatable. So nothing, it's not going to be automatable to turn these back on when the water flows, which is fine. Yeah, the flavor text is quite good. Like, a resource superior to wood being unimaginable. It's all very fun. Berries are such a weird resource. I think they're a little bit more common than necessary. Is this... It is rising. Good. Okay, the beavers are better. Yeah. It's just one of the things that's like... They... I mean, I actually do have a lot of these, but... It feels like... I guess it's that you just sort of build up a supply and then it's 3 every time you harvest them. They aren't actually very... They're not really more plentiful than wheat. Wheat is more 10 days, 3 food. 3 food turns into like 5 bread, I think, each. Yeah, it says 15 food every 10 days. That has to be processed, so it takes time, but it just berries stay maxed out most of the time. How are the maple pastries? They're fine. They could be better. Oh, do they actually? Well, I guess that's why this is ugly. I didn't notice that this was ugly. Because I had it nice and neat. But they grew. And made it ugly. These beavers will fall for the same errors as the humans. Prioritizing the aesthetics of their berry bushes. Which actually is kind of weird. Hedges are apparently very important in the UK, I learned recently. Which is just weird to me. Might have more pine trees than I need. I could probably remove a row. Okay, I can get to mining, actual mining. I think I should stop these for when I need it in an emergency. Okay, that got picked up. And levees. I'm gonna go 2 deep or 3 deep. 3 deep, it will go up. No, 3 deep will flood. Okay, no, I'll go 2 deep. Maybe. Well, it's like, it's just kind of crazy that hedges are kind of historic. Like, there are hedges that are incredibly old and they serve a biodiversity purpose, apparently. It's just such a weird... Because, I mean, the hedges are, you know, I'm pretty sure artificial. They're not, like, natural, so... I actually think I want to include this. Okay, this is going to be a bit overcommitted, but... Like, hedges keep sheep in place and so many things, whereas in, like, North America, I'm pretty sure indigenous peoples did not have hedges. I'm pretty sure. Now, I've never researched that, but yeah, we got plenty of that. Yeah, just do that. Need a staircase. Like, what is this prioritization? Why do they start at the furthest one? But only when I don't want them to start at the furthest one. Sometimes they start close and then cut themselves off. Originally, I wanted to I had a levee here, but they built this levee before this levee, so they couldn't finish this levee, so I had to destroy it. But now they're prioritizing the stuff that's further away first. These beavers drive me insane. These beavers don't like me. They're just doing it to make me frustrated. How am I going to power this? I'm going to have to actually set up power, aren't I? I guess I can replace this with a too tall path. And then I can set power up there. Just pump water in. It'll flow, fill this up, it'll flow over here, and this will be hydrated. It will be glorious. Glorious feat of beaver productivity. Kind of wish there were hydroelectric turbines, but I think that'd be too easy. Because it would be both energy production and like a floodgate type block. It's gonna look absolutely awful. But it's gonna be glorious. How? I guess they walked to that construction point to build diagonally up. Yeah. Well, I mean, the electric turbine still, or the hydro turbine is still spinning, but it's more contained. It's too complicated for these beavers, I guess. Something's wrong. some very impressive, I don't know, gear changes occurring in this small space. It drives me mad. We need more paths. Oh yeah. It's just a rather impressive. They did a very good job of. Oh wait. Oh no, it's fine. They just did a very good job of changing the direction, you know? It's impressive log magic. Also, what's the... I guess these are used to connect. Ha. It's actually probably fairly impressive how they connect the logs together. And minimize the friction between the wood and the wood. You know? I really hope they never implement oil production that you have to turn into grease to grease power flow. It would be a big tedious effort. I need to look at bots, actually. So bots need refineries, metal, planks to make bodies, the limbs, and the head. So I think parts-wise, the only thing I need is biofuel. Then bot assemblers used to put them together. So biofuel needs carrots and water. That's actually pretty easy. But potatoes are the best? That's good. Oh, I bet it's gonna be super interesting, honestly. There's so much potential. Do I build this here? How much does this bot... Refinery consumes... Oh, refinery doesn't use power. Oh, surprised. Ooh, bot factory. I'll build that up here. Perfect. So it's sort of like... For these guys, it's... Catalyst, I think, was one of the things I read about. Because the last time I played was pre-Bad Water, and I think Catalysts got added with Bad Water. And I think Catalysts are a boost for bots. Which seems kind of tedious, but... Fueling, like bots requiring lubricant, feels like it's less likely to be annoying than having to like lubricate every single one of these rotating points because otherwise they'd catch fire. Though actually, I don't know. I imagine the limited supply of lubricant might actually be worse because it would dry up and maybe then it's flammable. I don't know enough about lubricant. I'm confusing myself. Do I want to increase the population? I probably can. Because I have unfilled... What? Sorry. Oh, globally, 3 unworking. Makes sense. Confusing myself. I'm very good at that. Look at all this. It's all being built. Oh, yeah, you don't need work. You're fired. You know, I bet these beavers are worried about their... The beavers are worried about their job security when they can just lose their entire lumberjacking job at any moment. I don't have a storage for explosives. I need a storage for explosives. I assume they're a warehouse. Ooh, I need bot storage too. Probably not that many. Punch cards. This isn't. Oh, there. Good. Okay. Yeah. You get to. Your only way. I should probably put it on this side. Your only hope for recovery is sleep it off. Medical beds used to use the... Where is it? I think medical beds used to use herbalist produced stuff. I think. But then that's only for contaminated beavers, and now contamination is irrelevant once you build a successful way to reroute all the bad water. Oh. I guess I'm short on builders. I have plenty of haulers, but not enough builders. Working late into the night. It's actually all looking pretty good. Sunflowers are actually positive. Beans, not beans. Potatoes. Ooh. Oh, it's about... I'm thinking about vitamin C. Yeah. Those ones are here. I need to figure out what to have them do. Wait, I needed to make the refinery. And I was going to put the refinery up here because I was going to put... Okay, I need to build paths. I got distracted. What did I get distracted by? Nothing of any value, that's for sure. Whatever distracted me wasn't important. No. Oh, that has some value. But no, I think I got... Yeah, I'll build the refinery, then I can build bot factories. I'll wait to build the bot factories. The bot factory... That's kind of grim. I'm gonna replace both observatories with bot factories. Actually, I need 3 bot factories, probably. Or I want 3, even if I don't need 3. And I need a bot assembler. I'm happy about that. They're all 18 hours. I respect that. Yeah. I'm happy that it's an even timing. So as long as you have the supplies, they will produce at the same rate, effectively. I don't think I have enough gears or anything. Oops, I didn't actually set this. Error. I need to figure out gears. I need more, maybe more. Oh no, I have 130, that's okay. I can make at least a couple bots to mess with. Is this beaver only? Can the bot... I guess the bots are made of wood. I think, from what I've seen. So if they're made of wood, then they probably can swim. But they'd be buoyant. They have metal in them. They're fine. Which also means maybe they shouldn't be swimming, but... Okay, just store biofuel. Biofuel's a liquid, right? Yes. Sure. It's ugly. It's probably not the best way to do it, but... I'm assuming I haven't seen anything else that uses biofuel. So I'm assuming it's used to power the bots. When it's used for some of the conversion stuff, I think. It's not even used for the center. Well, obviously not used for the centrifuge. Bad water rig. Oh, I could actually. I could actually make this. Sadly, it would be 8 centuries away, but I could build it. Ah, it's funny to. It's a fun image. I can't make this sound very well. Of a wind-up toy. Do I have planks to spare? Oh, I have 1k planks. That's kind of good. Build it right here. Probably not the best, but also it hits all the main apartment building. That should be okay. Oops, facing the wrong direction. Actually, that's kind of funnier. I like aesthetically decent, but it's funnier if it's facing away. It's snubbing all the beavers. Oh yeah, I can fully believe it. It does track that the iron focused beavers would have wind up robots. I assume they can't wind, like, I'm assuming one bot can't wind up another bot, right? You probably have to have your own beavers actually do work. Even though realistically they should be able to wind each other up in the event that it actually was enough to power them to do anything. Still working away. They actually got a lot done. Ah. Oh, yeah, okay. That's actually, that's even funnier, actually. That's actually great. That's wonderful design. Beavers. Oh, wait. What? That's fine. Beavers that are powered by... You have to supply energy to wind them up. Which I guess makes a lot of sense, given the whole mechanical system. That's really fun. It's exceptionally well thought out. All the various elements. All the little specific... Oh, that's noxious looking. As it should be. Right beside the campfire. Yes. That's a good place to put it. Great seat at the campfire. In the shade. Campfire is not even burning. Okay. Unfilled jobs are fine. Yeah, 10 there. 1 somewhere here. Probably pulled past it. Ah, no, that's fine. It's a hauling post. That's extra workers. It means I actually have 9 that I can spare. Ooh, wait, they can't access that. Whoops. Why aren't they building this? Oh, because they're prioritizing this stuff. That makes sense. Except why they're prioritizing that doesn't, but... I just don't get it. Yeah. Character building is important. I guess I could put a... I guess I could start... No, I want all bot factories to start at the same time, and I'm just going to put 3 right there. Except they need... How much do they use? Oh, it's only 150 each. That's easy. It's not going to be constant, but it's going to be enough for early. So, I need to start thinking about more expansion. Also, I should change this design. I should swap this. Do that. Yeah. I definitely can. I just need to think. I kind of want to let it, because none of this is actually like, no. I'm not really. Well, I guess this actually should be high priority, and I should pause other stuff until that's done. But currently, none of this is particularly high or higher priority than anything else. So letting it just sort of happen in the background, I think, is fine. Well, though actually getting this done sooner is probably better, but this one's bugging me. But I need to just sort of let them work away as they please. Shoot. Let's remove one there. Oh, then I hate being beholden to symmetry. Which I'm not actually beholden to symmetry. I just like symmetry. And it makes it more difficult. Because now I have to mess with this corner. And this one, actually, if I'm separating it like this. If the water overflows, it's an issue. I can pause water supply. That's technically possible. The issue is it's possible that I could get it to the size where it evaporates at a close enough rate. Yeah, it's too wide. Okay, here's what I can do. Yeah, I'm thinking that. But, like, I can have a channel here, but if I make these, like, wider, I could make it a too wide channel and get a small amount of energy out of it. And then this would be inaccessible, so that'd be worthless. So it'd be... No, I don't think the energy's worth it. It's better to have it one wide and it's going to look a lot better. It's not going to be much... It's not going to be that much water flow anyway, so it's not going to get energy. Yeah. One wide channel is probably the way to go. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Kind of wish there was a slightly better way to draw than to use paths. I'll use this. I'll put... I was going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. So I can put... I could put the... I can't. I'd have to shift them. See, I can't put it in there if I put it... Oh, actually, yeah, I could connect the two. Nope, then it wouldn't be worth. Because I want to use the land around it for extra trees. So it needs to be relatively accessible. So I can't... I could put dam entirely down the middle so that water could flow between them as well. And then have it all excess flow out the right here. So it doesn't spill everywhere. Or the, have it flow out here as well. "22 explosives. I'm approaching the point where I can almost explode everything." Oh, that should be fine. I'll just explode that channels here probably. Oh yeah, I forgot about platforms. Yeah, I put a channel here, channel there. I don't know how I forgot platforms. And then just have it flow out that way. It'll look a little better than if it flows out over here. Yeah. I could also shift that, but yeah, I think that's better. Platform there. It's a little bit more detonation. I'd have to detonate there anyway, so yeah. Detonate platform. Build those there. Staircases on the corners. Hopefully they can reach that far. I think they should be able to. Yeah. Oh. No, they should just barely be able to reach, depending on how this staircase interacts. But I think they should reach. But I'll only blast one first, and then I'll adjust. I can move it if I need to. So, this is a 5 by 15. So I need 75 per plus. So I need 160 explosives. That's going to take a little while. Can I build more factories? I'm getting 3 an hour. This goes through 5. Yeah, okay, I can at least make one more, maybe 2. And I can maybe make more of these and then... Oh, yeah, actually I could fit one right there. Double the production. I could definitely have 5 at that point, I think. Should work. Okay. Everything's going fine. Maybe I want more water over here though. An extra water tank. They have a population of 50 plus. I probably want a third. To be safe. Hey, 26. Which I think is kind of surprising, considering this entire second district has none of this stuff. It has no Lidos that it has direct access to. It has no showers. There's gross beavers. These beavers are absolutely mad. I actually have to make sure I pause that so they actually... Oh, wait, they can't. Okay, I'll be able to build that, and then I'll destroy it. Ooh. Why are they so happy? They should be sad. This entire second district is treated so much worse. And it's 50 beavers there. They make up a third of the population almost, yet they're not dragging down the happiness. They actually have access to the Lidos? They have a camp... I guess they have better campfire access, I guess. Because... What's the Lido? You have no wet fur, but they have better campfire access. Oh wait, I don't have a teeth sharpener, do I? Oh no, I do. Good. Oh. Everything's fine. I'm due for a bad water tide, and then I'll totally be fine for that. I think, like, I don't know. Bad water tides are it's a weird implementation. I think, of what I felt it could have been when I first heard about them. Like, they're not quite as punishing as I think they should be. Because the first one only lasted a day and it barely killed any of my crops. And I'd already half built this, so... Yeah. I guess I should make one shower? One shower for all these beavers? It'll save them from dying like the ones in the truck. Actually, that's a good test, I think. If I can check well-being based on district, which I don't think I can, so I'm not actually going to do this. If I could check it based on district, it would be pretty useful if I put 1, see how many it covered. And then I could actually get a ratio instead of just placing down 5 and not learning how many are needed. Oh, this is going to be so fun. I'm going to build like Lidos all across this, and it's going to look absolutely pitiful. If I can. It might need more space. Yeah, it needs 2 spaces. Easy adjustment. What? Did I click the wrong button? Yes, I did. It's gonna be the saddest looking Lidos in the world because they're gonna be so artificial. Assuming it works. Oh, whoops, I almost missed those. That could have been a problem. They're gonna have to get access to that. They can build it from there, that's fine, okay. Why are they so happy? Most of them don't even have wet fur. There's 20 of them are suffering from bee stings. Oh, yeah, okay. The brazier. That's the correct. I think that's the correct pronunciation. There's a very similar pronunciation. It's not the right word. The brazier is why they're so happy. They enjoy being shunned by this happy trio. You know, I don't think that's safe. An unattended flame on a wooden structure. It's probably gonna be like a 4-day bad tide is my current guess, based on the last one being 2 or 3 days. That's good. Good. Yeah, I need to see if the Lidos can be placed. In theory. Yes, it's gonna be so sad looking. Just Lidos all along. Gloriously sad. Once I can unpause this. So once this is done, they'll hopefully start working on this section. Then I can build that. And I will have a good reservoir. I'll have to actually build power. So the power converter. My power shaft right here. I can set up some windmills. Probably not, though. Might be better. Setting some water wheels. Like there. I made that maybe too close. Height-wise, that's there. So yeah, I'd have to put it 2 away. Have those connect. I'd still build this anyway. And then pull it up. Might work. And then I can gravity battery. That's convenient. If I break those, I can bring power across. Yeah. They're very friendly beavers. Maybe I need more medical beds. They're constantly injured. Oh yeah, no, obviously it's 34 lacking materials. Do I have... Okay, that's fine. Yeah. These beavers are very positive. Do beavers have blood types? Huh. I don't know if I trust .plos.org. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to find on a cursory Google search. Make a comment about like A positive, B positive type stuff. Do I need more population? No, I don't actually. I think all these empty spots are unimportant. Yeah, it's hauling posts and stuff. And there's a bunch of babies that are going to take up most of the jobs. I'm fine there. 2 empty, that's fine. I need to use this space. And I don't actually need more crops right now. 39. Halfway to one of these being blown up. Just, I think, gonna be my goal for today. I'll blow up this, and then I'll stop. It'll take a little while to get there, but that'll be the goal. Let's just minimize this. Okay, bad tide in 1.7 days. Is that flowing out? I think it is. Good. That definitely works. Had to make sure. Okay, how does this work? Does it describe it? I assume I have to trigger it manually once I've placed them all. But it'll be good to learn. Okay, it's almost done. Then I hopefully start over there. What do I... Oh, yeah, I need to... start considering more power options. I should do this for a minute, just to get a preliminary understanding. It's not efficient, but it's just introductory. Yeah. I just want to get, just for initial... You know what? I did just put these here, but I actually don't want these. Actually, these are the worst ones, but... I'm just going to do this as like a preliminary, I don't know, test to make sure that I understand how it works before I build a giant tower and then learn that I did something wrong. And I could do thorough research, but I think it's kind of entertaining to me. I'm just going to put one here for now. Get a basic idea of how it works. Ah, shoot. No. Okay. It's way unnecessary at this point, but... I misclicked as always. And I can get the power to this side. That's all I'm gonna do. See how it works, get a feel for it, and then I'll probably build one down here. Or maybe down here, not on lower ground. Mess with it here, and then build another, like an industrial district. I don't even know if it's worth building a separate district though, but I'll build it down further, which will need a bit more expansion. Which I guess I could build the path for. It's just a preliminary test somewhere here. So I'll have to spiral up, I assume. Starting to picture the best way to do it. I guess you could do a spiral for the power that's running opposite the spiral of the stairs. If I went up here, up here, up here. Okay. They can't build this, so if I put this here, platform, platform, double platform, then I would want a double platform here. And the power would need to go there. Which will need a normal platform for the corner. And then a normal platform again. Okay, this can be a double. Excuse me. This is where blueprint type things would work, would be very helpful, like Factorio style blueprinting. Not that I've played Factorio in forever. Not that I was ever good at it. I think now it's just... Well, once I build the next bit to here, it'll be replicatable. Once I get around to there. Actually, I didn't finish the stairs for the replication. Once I do this, I can just build up a layer, like build 1, build 2, build 3, build 4, build 5, and just build it all at once as I go up instead of having to do it going around like this. So that goes up, so that needs a double. A corner. Double. A bad tide's about to start. I need to keep an eye on that, because if everything died to a bad tide because of this, it would be pretty anticlimactic. Okay, so I think that is basically the completed cycle. So I will just have to replicate the line. Maybe I'll do a couple more, but maybe I'll have to replicate the lines. I wanted stuff to keep progressing, so I wasn't too worried. 4 days, that's easy. It's gonna flood everything. Oh, they're building. Nice. Okay. I want them to build that. I'm gonna keep doing this while they deal with the bad tide. And if there's 9 injured beavers, why are they? It has to be working in the mines that injures them. There can't be any other reason. I'll make them heal from their injuries by the mine as well. This is what we do to the beavers that get hurt on the job. They sleep by the mine. They live by the mine. They can never escape. Just want to make sure I have the full cycle. 1 extra set and it'll be good. I think that's it's basically it, right? Double that. Okay, actually I do need the second layer because I need to remember that's double on the bottom for the following. It's basically double. It's just doubles everywhere after the first level. Double, 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 double. Yeah, after the first floor it's all doubles. I guess I just need to single, double, 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 double. Just start from the base and I can just build the platforms easily and then just place alternating components. Okay, that's pretty easy. I'll leave it there as an example, but that should be an... Oops, I forgot. I wanted to block that up. It's not an issue, but I forgot. And I forgot to turn off the pumps. Whoops. Having to do that manually is tedious. These beavers are so much better than the humans. Flooding the natural landscape with bad water. Which is the human's fault, but... just causing it to flood everywhere. Oh yeah. If you can set it... Oh yeah! You limit the depth to like 0, 1. Which... I think it's still... Unless 0 is more like 0.5, I think it still would be an issue for a lot of these. Because I want to keep this, or, I mean now it doesn't matter, but this I wanted to limit to keep the Lidos operating, but I think even like I assume 1 level pumping will still lower it below it will go down to depth 1. which is still too low for the Lidos. But it's not an issue yet. I guess I could... Yeah. Well, that's mostly the... Once the bad water's flowing through, I think. Like... Since these... It's not the bad water that I'm avoiding. It's the lowering water levels, basically. Because if the water level gets too low here, the Lido stop working, and these stop being... Well, these don't actually need to be hydrated, but like, if this water dropped too low, these would stop being hydrated. Ooh. That's kind of interesting. Which it makes sense that it does this, but... There's so many injured beavers. It's just sort of... Yeah. It took a few well, it was probably... I finished after the first bad tide, and it's normal mode, so I couldn't... It would have been harder on hard, but... The entire strategy that I have is just easy gate. It just floods everything and destroys. It just kind of ruins the landscape. But everyone here can enjoy fresh water. Though, I think it's the safer... For this map, to me, this seems like the best choice. Once you can get that set up. Now, I don't know any other ideas. Like, contamination barriers are so expensive wherever they are. Landscaping. Like, it's just kind of... It requires metal, which is so expensive. Yeah, I think this would be kind of difficult to go back. Well, at least early game, diverting this would be difficult. I guess I could divert it here, then it would flow down anyway. This particular place seems it would be a lot of effort to get that built. Maybe you can do it. Maybe I underestimate the distance you can build. Because I assumed it would cut off at like 100 or 120 and you wouldn't actually be able to build, but it might just be increasingly inefficient. Oh, so if you just fully block it, it just goes off the map? That feels silly to me. It sort of makes sense, but I much prefer this polluting method. Just ruin everything, except my idyllic beaver society. And part of my idyllic beaver society. I think the bad tides are an interesting addition, for sure. But they feel weird. Because they're sort of, you solve them and then they're solved. Which is kind of the same for droughts. Like once you have, so apparently it's like 30 days is the max drought? Like once you can survive a 30-day drought, you're set forever. Which is fine, because then it's just a game of expansion and not running out of water because you overexpanded, not running out of food, which is still fun. Oh, gross. Just an open tank of biofuel. Oh, research. Okay, I need 8K. 74. I am one short. And then I will blow this up. And then I will wrap up. If it blows up properly. If it blows up terribly and it all goes wrong, then I will have to adjust. Injured beavers. Oh, they should put a... Now it would be, you know, alcohol and all that. Has its own issues to include in a beaver game. But there should be an entertainment thing that's, I don't know, a pub, a bar. And it has increased rate of beaver injury because they fight each other. Kind of too negative for the tone of the beaver game where they are living in a post-apocalyptic world, but I just like the idea of beavers getting injured for silly reasons like that. Probably another less than positive fact that I like the idea of beavers getting into fights. Kinda. Just a little. It'd be very... I don't know, it'd be... I don't think it would add anything to the game, so I don't think it should exist, but I think it'd be funny. Oh, 81. I have plenty. Okay. Time to... explode. It'll probably take a couple days to place it all down is my guess, unless it's like SimCity-esque placement. Yeah. I'm confusing myself. I need landscaping. Oh, I can only place this many down at once. I couldn't drag the whole thing. That's lame. I actually have a few extras. So that would be 75. I have more than 79, so I can blow this line as well. I hope that was the right place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2. Oh, cute little beaver carrying dynamite. What? They have to build it. They place it, but they still have to build it. That's goofy. Makes some sense. It's just funny. Okay, that's the biggest priority right now. I still haven't finished these. Because I'm out of logs, but I'm not out of logs. You can put explosives on paths. Oh, actually, yeah, I should test that. Instead of just assuming I can't. No, looks like I can't. It'd be so much more convenient if I could. Everyone's doing fine, okay. I say everyone's doing fine. There's 11 injured beavers. I guess I should build more back here too. I'll build back areas. Don't want to waste any space. I was going to build a couple huts back here. Throw them in the corner where they're forgotten about. Just like real people. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. People definitely don't forget about people who have to be in hospitals for extreme amounts of time. Haha. More like elderly people having to be in residences, but I like the different colors. It's kind of fun. So, I hope clicking this doesn't do anything. Good. I'd have to click it. Oh, it's the same sort of for me. Like, I can't even remember. I know my grandma died, I think pre-2010. It's been a while. I mean, that's the only grandparent that I knew. But it is life. Well, time to blow this up and wrap it up for today. I'm not gonna wrap up right away. I'm gonna wrap up basically. I'm gonna save and stuff, but and chat for a little. But to adapt to post-apocalyptic world, beavers needed some extreme measures. You know what? I should save in case something somehow goes horribly wrong. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's pretty good. I like that. That makes me happy. It worked perfectly. I'll have to mess with this later, but... Ooh, a beaver is unwell. These stupid beavers. Soon they wouldn't. They did. Maybe. They really did. Oh, these dumb beavers. I guess I have to pause all this for them, huh? I assume they might be smart enough. There might be a better way to do this, but... Those could be accessed from over there, but... Okay, good. Unwell beaver? Well, you're injured, you're fine. I need to... Can I just sorta... Can I pick the unwell beaver? And banish them? For their stupidity? Can I select the beaver I want to banish? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. I'm not improving my infrastructure for one dumb beaver. Maybe I am. I'm not doing it today though, because I need to stop. Would it be the herbalist? I don't want to grow dandelions for one beaver. Yeah, I'll stop. This was fun. I will probably... I'll play this again either on Thursday or next Tuesday. Entirely contingent on baseless emotions. If I decide on Thursday I want to play this, I'll play it. But I'll be back, and I hope you have a great night. Bye-bye.